Today we're going to make our way through the Shadowbringers story. Meantime, I found a live concert. There's a Roulettes that I figured I would check out. So I see stuff wrestling and wrestling. It's pretty good too. So anyway, trying to figure out what I want to tackle first. I also have my Roulettes to make my way through, so thinking about doing some of those. I'm slacking on the main story, so I would like to make a big chunk of the main story progress tonight. I still only have first three done unlocked. I know there was more, I'm just waiting behind story content, so I want to try to make my way through that a bit today, so we'll see. I'm also trying to decide what I want to level up a bit. I have the level quests I'm doing for the main story level 76. Right now the main ones I'm leveling are Paladin, which is level 76, Scholar and Summoner, which are 77, and Dancer, which is 76. So I don't necessarily want to use those for Roulettes because I would like to stay around the level of the main story. I think if I do anything, I might try to level Red Mage a bit more, only because Red Mage typically is an easier soloing class to do main story instances with. So I'm thinking the Red Mage. Yeah, thinking Red Mage for my Roulettes. So if there's any that are DPS preferred or adventure in need, I will probably queue that now with Red Mage. Alliance Raid, not my favorite, but let's go ahead and just get that one out of the way. Get some bonus experience for my Red Mage. Alliance Raids are pretty mindless, so hopefully it won't be too difficult. I am also working on updating my, solely for glamour purposes, some of the armor, the eye level 360 tanking set, and to do that I need coins from the Evolution Alliance Raid, so it would kind of be a bonus if this Alliance Raid puts me into either the City of Ravenauster or Lighthouse, the Dominia Lighthouse, I think it's called. But those are actually a little harder and take longer, so the trade-off would be getting something like Labyrinth of Ancients or Circus Tower. So, well, I guess we can't really go wrong. Unless it's Dunescape, then we can go wrong, because I fucking hate Dunescape. I've done it so many times, and it's so slow. So, fingers crossed. And especially with new people, everyone tries to rush through it, and then everyone dies on the very first boss. So I would love to avoid Dunescape, but we'll see what we get. In the meantime, we have about 8 minutes to go. I am going to go over to the Gold Saucer and do my daily lottery tickets. So that can be an easy up to 3,000 coins. MSG, or MGS, what are they called? MGS, Vanderbilt Gold Saucer points, okay. Trick I always do with this one is try to find the 321, that's the biggest payout with 10,000, and then find the 987, that's the second biggest payout with 3,600. Everything after below that is pretty negligible, in my opinion anyway, once you have like 100 and something thousand in GP, so there's no 321 in this one, so I'm going to hope that this is 987. One off. And it looks like there's not 1, 2, 3, so this could be 987? No. I feel like it's worth the risk too, because if you get, I got 119 there, if I had gotten 360 or anything else, it's not that big of a difference, so it doesn't matter. To me, anyway. We got a 3, 2, 1 here, so perfect. I'm at 1 million, okay, 1,238,000. So I am trying to save up for a mount. The Gold Saucer Cactar mount looks like that guy up there. He's 2 million though, so I still have quite a ways And I'm not trying too hard. The other thing I'm trying is the Wondrous Tales. If it can fill out 3 lines, there's $1 million right there as prize. I've only been able to do that once, though, and I have not been able to do it since. I am set up fairly well in this one, this week's. I have 7 stamps filled out. I just need to keep doing second chance stuff until I hopefully get a right combination that can just fill in 2 stamps and cross my fingers. Other thing I'm going to do is the fashion report, which I think you can get 20 or 30,000 if you max it out, but if you just go in any attire, you get 10,000. So I usually just do that. I'm not going to sink gil and time into getting the exact outfit every week. It would help me get there faster, but that's too much work. I'd rather be more passive. Alright, done with Gold Saucer. I'm going to start to continue on with the story next. The only thing about that is I hate sitting in a queue while I'm doing a main story quest, because if there's any cutscenes or dialogue and I can't finish in time, I either give up my place in that queue or I miss some of the story elements. But I think I'm in a series of fetch quests right now over in Twine, so it should be okay to do while I wait for the Alliance Roulette. And where is... Twine. I could do some of these side quests too. I typically like to save them up a bit and do them all in one swoop, especially when I have unlocked flying in the area, and I have unlocked flying here. So once I unlock flying, I think I'll go and finish off these side quests with probably Red Mage or whatever needs to be leveled at that moment. And I was doing this a while ago, this quest, a few days ago, so I kind of figured exactly what the point of it was, but I'm pretty sure I'm trying to fix a trolley that's going to take me to the part of the map I need to go. In the meantime, oh yeah, and the trolley, the main guy in this Twine town is a drunk and doesn't want to help me, and so I think I'm just gathering information from people in Twine to figure out what our next step is. Q. Okay, so you just give me a toolbox to inspect the rails, and then we'll take it from there. Meantime, Q popped, so let's go ahead, cross our fingers for a good one. Alright, Labyrinth of Ancients, that's fine. This is a quick 20-minute one, so it won't take us too long, which is great. Looks like we have a dancer in our party who does get Peloton. Oh, there we go. We just used it. That'll help us get through this even quicker, which is nice. Always nice for that small speed boost. thing I'm appreciating about Red Mage and Shadowbringers is that they have Ver Arrow and Ver Thunder too. So it's kind of nice that they have a good AoE, because back in Stormblood they only had Scatter, and that was your, your main source of AoE damage. But now we have a little more tools, so that's always nice, always welcomed. It's definitely not as powerful as Dancer's AoEs, but we'll need to start pulling these all together. Easier AoEs down. It's interesting, I feel like there's a new strategy these last few weeks where people pull the Bone Dragon all in the end, and I'm not sure if that helps the AoE damage from the ads or what the reason behind that is, but all of a sudden it shifted a few weeks ago. Otherwise people would just take it in the middle, and that seemed fine, but I'm curious, so if anyone happens to know the reason why that changed, I'm interested in hearing. Alright, so we did that first part in 5 minutes. I think we're on track to get it done in like 24-ish minutes, I would say. It should get me pretty close to level. I would say that's probably going to give me at least 3 million to do this, so I should be close to level 73. This fight's interesting. I feel like people always get butthurt about being put in the wrong section. Last Alliance raid I was in, we did this one, and someone pulled early and the other people got pissed, so they wouldn't sit on the panel. And if you don't sit on the panel, the other team can't destroy their mob, and it just derailed the whole thing, taking, granted, only like 3 minutes longer, but it was annoying. So hopefully it goes by pretty easily with no drama. So far, so good. So I think everyone's on their shit today with this one. Why we took much longer than everyone else to kill this thing. I guess because we only have a samurai and a tank, everyone else is ranged. They also have a pad maybe. I really wasn't paying attention, but be my guess. I always dislike this fight. It's pretty boring if you're not in Alliance A, who can hurt the boss. Otherwise, you're just kind of like attacking ads, but they spawn not very quickly, so you're just kind of hanging out for the first part of the battle, which is not very fun. All right, we're about to go invisible though, so I'm going to concentrate fully on boss and get this done with. It also feels less satisfying when you're level 50 for Red Mage because you don't get your Verholy or Verflare combo finisher, so everything just seems less exciting. I really enjoyed this fight with Behemoth, King Behemoth, I think it is, because it's so fast. He goes down so quickly. Yeah, King Behemoth. Hoping we can take him out before the second ecliptic meteor. I don't know if we'll make it. We're close. It's fine. Same group that was throwing the second boss fight in that one run. Last run I did kept throwing this one too. They threw Ancient Flare once, and then just for the hell of it, and it was so goddamn annoying after a while. So hopefully the reminder for people will help. Wondering if we can kill him before the second Ancient Flare. It's happened to me once. That was it. So we'll see. Doesn't look like we'll be able to though. Well, actually, I don't want to chance it. I hope other people don't chance it too. Alright, yes, about 3 million experience. Probably runs up about 4 when you take in all the boss battles into account, so almost level 73, but anyway, I think that's going to be it for Roulettes. If there's anything, any runs or anything you guys want to see, just type in the chat, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'll just continue on with the main story for a bit, see where it takes us. Alright, there's Jarek. There's also an ether current, which I still need quite a few of in this area. 4. Soon to be 3. It looks like I'm going to have to go below. Oh. That's fun. Oh no, it was up there. God damn it. Oh, open the toolbox. I should have read the quest description. You open the box, revealing a proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Brilliant. Now, if you could hand me what I need as I work, that would be a big help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose for one matter. Can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. Let's do a wrench. Sounds logical. It's gonna be flashbacks to growing up and helping my dad out reluctantly. Thank you, this will do nicely. Now give me one moment and... There, I don't see any other problems. Let's continue along the track. Yeah, I swear growing up and helping my dad out with just maintenance and cars and stuff, he'd always ask me for a tool and I would never have a clue what he was talking about. I'd hand him the wrong shit, sometimes on purpose, just so he would like let me go in and start playing video games and not have to help him anymore. Never worked though. Alright, let's see what Jarek needs now. As to the lamp here, these aren't often necessary these days, but if we're going to do this, might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle the night returns, as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. Anyhow, a bit of this post seems just splintered. Whether its lamp is to be lit or not, we wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person that comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. So let's give a rough file. I say just take the saw to it, chop it down, fuck it. That should do it. Bring some varnish, finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take in the view of the tracks from here a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. It really is quite pretty. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks in the hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon the idea of the Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expanse, the Nabath brought the Mistel engineers, who specialized in Talos here, to the hills. And wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked right up again. Twine itself sprang up around that time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, the fruitful cooperation between the native Ronso and the newly come Mistel. But But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistel left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks of the Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Yolmor, and now no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. But there's no use in lamenting what can't be changed. And there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the track, you see, and it falls to us to remove when they do. The creatures were angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited to confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nests that you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here. Can't jump over that. I'm gonna start off with my dance and then just fuck him up right from the beginning. Alright, now I really want to fuck him up with this dance. Alright, not bad. Almost 30%. That's sad. So the trolley engineer left the town of Twine to take his son to a safer place, but his son ended up getting killed or converted by sin eaters. So that sucks. Hopefully it is vultures. Oh, okay, good. Try to do this quest here. This is a ether current quest. This one with the plus sign. Since I will need those. So I have that one. I'll complete it as I explore this area. I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Now where the F did he go? Areas. Unrepaired Talos. Truly a most vexing state of affairs. I thought mayhap a closer examination might yield something of value. I see. The means to build Talos stone by stone are lost to us, 'tis true, but here before us slumbers a most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not for a few minor failings, it'd be in working condition. 'Twill likely require naught but a few modest repairs and suffusion of ether. Well, if you think you can get that thing up and running, far be it for me to stop you. But what exactly do you reckon is the problem? I should stress that I've performed only the most cursory of examinations, though. Such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me. As I did suspect from the first, it is a host of a network of veins through which ether floweth freely. Or, so it would, were it not for several fractures, which impede said flow. How in the hell did you get that from just a glance? I take it you've thought up a solution as well, then? To bridge the fissures requireth a material highly conductive to ether. Once in place, I believe it should be possible to restore Talos to life. Might I prevail upon thee to acquire that which we require? Acquire that which we require? Not far beyond the walls of twine dwelleth a creature of living stone. The debitage? I don't know. Full sure I am that the stone for such being would prove most suitable for our needs. Very good. I shall have Thancred and Minfilia attend me in the remaining preparations. Alright, so basically kill monsters. It's a fancy fetch quest. Alright, I'm going to try to get to a position where I can get 3 of these guys at once. Maybe that was a mistake. This is kind of hard. I lost all the armor. Alright, luckily it didn't take too long. So after all that, it can't be restored. And we need a new heart for it somehow.
Magnus's wife was a miner, you know. Greatest prospector there ever was. When the golem heart started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more. Problem was, most of the veins ran dry ages ago, and finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder. But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper. And then the mine collapsed. We labored day and night to clear away the rubble.
Damn.
But it took us 2 months to find her.
Sucks.
To find her body. Magnus has never been the same since.
It's interesting because I assumed it was because the Seniors got his son why he was acting like that, but it was the mine. And the mine is
Where
the
is
thing that
he,
he like
if
grew
you
up
don't
on his
mind my asking?
livelihood. So for that to kill his wife, that sucks. Seniors he probably expected, so not the mine.
Ah, yes, well, if he's not here, there's only one other place he'd be.
Hopefully not the place they found the body. Would be very sad. Oh, well, a grave. That's also pretty sad. It's equally as sad. Great.
What? Oh, you again. How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling the parts for scrap. Now, piss off back to wherever you came from. Don't let me catch you around here again.
What were their names?
My son was named Scully. My wife, Agna. Being here with them, it beats going home. Home stopped being home when I lost them. I thought to try and drown my sorrows, but somehow, the bottle's never deep enough.
No bottle is. Believe me, I know.
You've lost someone too.
Not like you. Not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant. Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter.
This is 1.0.
But I finally had a family. And then I robbed a young girl of hers. I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. That is why I refuse to let her legacy die. In the end, all we can do is press on. For those we
So
have lost.
that girl's
For those we can
Ophelia.
yet save.
Huh. I didn't realize that was their backstory.
And that requires your
Oh,
Talos.
talent.
Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabarth our aim.
What rubbish.
She's not gone. No matter what you say or believe, she's not. We can still bring her back.
Where the F did he go? Oh, it's the red. Gotcha. Or the orange circle. If I was brooding, I feel like I would go on top of the structure. Oh, no, he's behind the wall. There's also another ether current quest, so I'm gonna go pick this up from this guy here. I think this is a fate chain, these three NPCs here. Yeah, because I see them over on this part of the map too. I should follow it one day and see what they're up to, what their goal is. Shame this isn't a dungeon. It'd be cool if you had to go into a dungeon to get it, but it looks just like a cave, normal cave. Quest for one of these, and then I still have 2 more to unlock of the current quest, so still a little bit, still some ways. Alright, so looks like I can go in there and finish that off. Alright, so unfortunately I need to be heading out soon, so I'm going to go ahead and log out. But thanks for joining. If there's anything you want to see next time, I also am running a Fire Emblem run, hard mode, permadeath, so if that's interesting, let me know and I'll queue that up next time and stream it. So yeah, alright, till then, take care.